Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Road to the World Series. Starting a series today against the Pittsburgh Pirates, the lowly Pittsburgh Pirates, who are now 3-9 on the season, 5.5 out behind the Brew Crew. We are sitting in what looks like third place, but if we can, we'll still be sitting in third place even if we win, because then we'll be keeping pace with the Brewers, who apparently won today. We got Travis Wood on the mound today. Travis Wood has pitched pretty good. Gave up a few runs in his last outing and took the loss. I believe his loss came against the Cardinals in the very first series. And then AJ Burnett, who's coming off a very hard luck start last Tuesday, which was featured on the Tuesday Showdown. He got romped and stomped by the Tigers as Miguel Cabrera hit a 3-run homer. He just couldn't seem to get anybody out. And then once the third inning rolled around, he started getting people out, but it was too late for the Pirates in that game. They've been really struggling as of late, and so we're going to hope to kind of continue to kick them while they're down. We won 2 of our last 3 in our last series, and we're able to have a 2-4 homestand. Not the greatest homestand in the world, but we'll definitely take those 2 wins and continue to march on in this season. So let's go ahead and jump into here. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wear the blue unis on the road. Travis tends to like to wear those. While his energy isn't completely all the way up, we're still going to pitch him. We got a fully rested Kyle Hendricks going in Game 2. John Lester will be on the bump in Game 3 of this series against Brandon Compton. I like that matchup a lot, considering he would be, I believe, their 5th starter against my first starter. So that should be a good game for us. And then Arrieta will pitch in the finale of this against Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole, as you probably saw the other night against the Cubs, shut them down. So we're going to hope to try and do a little bit better against Garrett Cole than the real Cubs did. But considering that was actually the Wrigley series, which followed 3 days after the finale of this series. But we're going to go ahead and get Travis Wood on the bump here. We got a couple tired guys out here, although we got a bunch of guys that are hot right now, so I don't really want to pull them out. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to sit Dexter Fowler today. Who's going to play center here? I think we're going to have Chris Coughlin play center field, and then we will have Chris Denorfia in there to sub for Coughlin. Denorfia very fully rested. But the question is, who are we going to have bat leadoff in this game? No real leadoff hitter. I think we're going to have Coughlin up there, and we're going to have Denorfia batting down towards the bottom of the order. But we're going to put Castro up there so that if Travis Wood comes up, we can have him bunt. Otherwise, the order is going to stay the same here. We might want to get Soler a day off too, but we don't have anybody to cover for Soler today, as Denorfia is playing center or left field for Coughlin, so maybe we'll have to swing Coughlin around over there before we can get Chris Coughlin a day off. Probably we can get Javier Baez a day off and put in Jonathan Herrera, just because you don't want to overwork your guys too much, and especially in this, because they can get hurt, and you really can't. I honestly can't afford any injuries with the way my season's kind of been going. So that's the lineup we're going to roll out with there today. We're going to put partly cloudy skies. This is a night game, so it really won't make a difference. But I know I believe the second or third game in the series, it actually snowed during the game. So we're going to kind of have we're going to make sure that it's crappy out for that, probably the second game of the series. But we're going to go ahead and get into this, and I'm going to hand it over to Matt, Eric, and Steve, and we'll get this game going. Enjoy, guys.
Secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A 3-run homer for Matt Adams.
counting down to first pitch here at PNC Park. The Cubbies and Buccos, next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike's side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Chris Coughlin makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Chris Coughlin.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Eric, we look at this Pirate ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time for a look at our scouting report, as here's what we've come to expect from the 38-year-old right-hander. Jorge Soler will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Now here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here. Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now, as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down against Burnett in the first. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. Travis Wood is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. David Ross is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now catching, number 3, David Ross.
Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Josh Harrison will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Grounded foul. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Wow, how nice would it be to set the tone and come out here and get a great 1-2-3 first inning. He's looking good on the mound right now, and could be a long day.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. McCutchen will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. Now the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Come on, Pirates.
And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Neil Walker will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Now here's the first pitch. And this goes right by the catcher Ross, and this will be a wild pitch. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Walker waits on the 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Around third, here's McCutchen heading home. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He waits, now the pitch, and this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's another 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates on top, 1-0. Chris Bryant leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Chris Bryant.
First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
David Ross will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Chris Denorfia will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. First pitch coming. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Hart is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
He gets another easy pop up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Starlin Castro will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. And here's the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Corey Hart will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
The pitch. Now a ball loops softly back over the mound. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first out. Jordy Mercer will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Come on, Pirates.
1-1 on the way. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Chris Stewart get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Travis Wood ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's the first offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at the stop. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first down.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Herrera. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Chris Coughlin will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
2 out with the man at first. He's ready now. The pitch. Fouled back. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. A.J. Burnett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Here's a swing and a ball lifted out to straightaway central now for Coughlin. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting number 6. Left fielder,
Starling Marte will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Josh Harrison will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
Andrew McCutcheon will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't going to be fair by much. You'll see it hit just inside the white line. Another foot or so, and that's a foul ball. Instead, this is going to go for a double and drive in 2.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. 1-0 on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Pirates, let's go.
2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here we go.
Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Oh, and he misses it. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Corey Hart will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
4 runs here in this half inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Soler is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, 1 Cub error, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now, his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead. So he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Chris Bryant will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Come on, let's do it.
Now here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom, and if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
David Ross will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First pitch coming. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jordy Mercer will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the flip on by Herrera is in time for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Chris Stewart will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. And the pitch.
Here we go.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th. As you can check out his line so far, you'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
A.J. Burnett will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Starling Marte will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Here comes the 1-0. This is toward the hole, and it's going to get into right field, a 2-out hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Josh Harrison will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Chris DeNorfia will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. The 1-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Starlin Castro. Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Marte is under this one. And that's out number 2.
The batter, veteran Travis Wood.
Travis Wood will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
He wins at anything.
Here it comes. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. A.J. Burnett looking like the Burnett of old. And it remains a 5-0 ball game. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in here, the starting center fielder on last year's NL All-Star team.
Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Let's go, Pirates.
The 1-0 home.
There we go.
Fouled straight back.
Foul ball.
Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ball lifted out to straightaway central now for Coughlin. And he's got it for out number 1.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the second baseman, Neil Walker. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Come on now.
Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jonathan Herrera will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Jorge Soler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. This ball will be chopped foul. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Corey Hart will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Corey Hart.
First offering on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Hart as he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Pitch on the way. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
1 gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That's a good job here of getting out in front of this ball. This is raked right down the line, and you'll see this thing just bounce right over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered much because he was going to get 2 anyway.
Chris Stewart will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
All right, Pirates.
1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
One out and a runner on second base. Now the 3-0 offering. That misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. A.J. Burnett will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. First pitch coming. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Starling Marte will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Denorfia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Anthony Rizzo will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
In the air to right center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Chris Bryant will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. McCutchen will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
David Ross will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. Now the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Edwin Jackson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Edwin Jackson.
Josh Harrison will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
One 1-0 pitch now. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Called a strike there, 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Not the best throw in the world, to be sure. Let's take a look at that scoop attempt at first. The throw's to the right field side of first base, and it hugs the ground. So you see him get a glove on it, but can't find a way to field it cleanly.
Here's Neil Walker. Running now is McCutchen. Had him reaching there on the first pitch as this is fouled off to the left. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He waits. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here's a 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with two away. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the 2-2 offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through. A base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with two strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning. But this is hit pretty hard. And now he's got a second man on base to deal with. Two away.
Corey Hart will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Chris Denorfia will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
The 2-2 coming. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since they've even had a base runner out there. You have to go all the way back to the 3rd inning to find the last one, and they've been stopped dead in their tracks ever since.
Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
The 1-1 home. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Here's Walker for 1. On to Hart, and it's in time, a double play. Tommy LaStella will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a hard liner toward short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Jonathan Herrera will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neil Ramirez.
Jordy Mercer will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Here it comes. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4 irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
In now, Chris Stewart. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
A.J. Burnett will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. On the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Chris Coughlin will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First offering on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here it comes. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Jorge Soler will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. Now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Oh, but it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the top of the scoreboard. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, and he's got a big patch of real estate out there in right center field, and this ball's going to slice right through the middle of it. From my vantage point up here, I thought he had a good shot at 3, but no sense in pushing it if you're not sure. So he's going to wind up at second with a double.
Chris Bryant will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ballgame, all you need is base runners.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Guys, victory wouldn't have been possible for the Pirates here without the start turned in by this man, A.J. Burnett. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 5-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious.
All right, guys. Well, that was that game didn't turn out how we had planned. We hit the ball well in it. As you can see, Rizzo banged one off the wall there at the end of the game. Had it been any other night, that ball probably would have left the yard because Rizzo hit the crap out of it. There was another one that Polanco robbed on Soler, should have been gone. And then Bryant hit a deep drive to center field earlier in the game that didn't get out. But you know, what are you gonna do? That's just baseball. We just got bested by A.J. Burnett, and we just couldn't. Travis Wood just had a rough few innings there earlier in the game, and it didn't help the fact that Chris Coughlin had an error on that one. Should have only been 3-0. That would have been a little bit more manageable than 5, but you know, what are you gonna do? But as you guys saw earlier in the game, Montero left the game during the pregame warm-up. He has sustained a head contusion. I'm not sure how he's wearing a catcher's mask, but he's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. Absolutely fantastic. But so we're going to have to put him on the 15-day DL, and we're going to have to recall Wellington Castillo from the minors because we put Castillo down in the minors. In interest of having another guy in the bullpen, but so now we got 2 guys in the DL. We've got Mike Olt and now Miguel Montero, both lost for very similar amounts of time. Olt's gonna have to go back onto the 15-day disabled list. As you can see, he's got 6 days left on the DL, with 2 to 3 weeks left on his injury. And then we still got Dan Vogelbach, who is out with a broken hand. Not super worried about him. Might hurt his development a little bit, but nonetheless, he was going to spend the rest of the year in the minors. But now we're 3 games out, tied with the Reds for 3rd in the standings. We need another win. So come on back next episode to root on the team. And hopefully we can get a win at PNC, one of the hardest places I've ever had to pitch at, considering I can't see where I'm pitching half the time. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you like what we do here on Twitch, please feel free to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And don't forget, King Ross has been doing his NBA 2K15 playoffs. He will continue. He will have Raptors Celtics Game 7. So the first round is not over there. He will have that on Sunday afternoon. So be sure to check that out. And then also be sure to check out the Thunder Warriors Western Conference semifinals. But yeah, that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and keep it real.